Hello, I'm Lisa Bronner, and today we're going green with home office cleaning. In all my years of working for my family's company, Dr. Bronner's, I've always worked remote, which means I spend a lot of time in my home office. Now, if you're like me, when we think about house cleaning, we think about the kitchen, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, the living areas, but maybe not so much about the home office. When's the last time you cleaned your desktop? No, not that one, the actual top of your desk. Things we touch with our hands always top the list of germiest objects. There's a lot of things we touch in the office. Computers, keyboards, cell phones, charging cables, a mouse and mouse pad, office supplies, glasses, headphones, desks, our chair. If you share these objects with other people, the germs and grime multiply. First, let's put all the clutter away so we can get to all the surfaces we want to clean. Then clean the air. Open windows if possible, or if that's not an option, turn on a good air purifier. Dust any air vents. Refrain from using scented air freshening products which actually make air quality worse. To clean the office, I've brought a stack of general purpose microfiber cloths for dusting and washing, flat weave microfiber cloths for glass and electronics, DIY all-purpose cleaning spray made with Dr. Bronner Salsuds or Castile Magic Soap, a spray bottle of distilled water, a spray bottle of 70% alcohol, and a spray bottle of white vinegar 1:1 with water. Use a fresh clean cloth and change it out as needed. Using only a microfiber cloth and water, spray the cloth and dust large items. Wash surfaces you touch often, like your chair and your desktop, with the DIY all-purpose spray and wipe with a damp cloth. First, a few rules for cleaning electronics. Number 1, always turn them off and disconnect them from power before cleaning. Number 2, take care not to allow moisture into the device. Number 3, never spray the device directly. Always spray the cloth and then wipe the device. And number 4, use the least intensive cleaning method needed for the situation. Otherwise, that would be a penalty. The computer is the centerpiece of our desk, and we touch it a lot. There's also a variety of different types of surfaces to clean. For keyboards, which we touch the most, remove debris by tipping the keyboard over and tapping lightly to remove large particles. Then tilt the keyboard and use canned compressed air or a soft, clean, dry brush to remove dust. Spray a flat weave microfiber cloth with 70% rubbing alcohol. Now this is pharmacy-grade alcohol, which differs from the alcohol that we drink. Cheers. Wipe the keyboard surfaces clean. Use a cotton swab dampened with alcohol to get into the crevices. For the computer screen, use a dry microfiber cloth. Use small circular motions to wipe it. If that's not enough, try spraying the cloth with just some distilled water. Need even more cleaning action? Spray your cloth with a dilution of 1:1 white vinegar. If you've made my cleaning kit, you know this is the same as my glass cleaner. Now do not use ammonia, alcohol, bleach, or miscellaneous cleaners on your screen. They can damage it. For computer cases, spray a damp microfiber cloth with the DIY cleaning spray and wipe down. For printers, shredders, and other large appliances, spray a microfiber cloth with water and wipe down. For cleaning cell phones, start by removing the case. Most cases can be washed just in a bowl of soapy water. Then wipe down the phone with a cloth dampened only with water, and then do a second wipe down using a spray of rubbing alcohol. Make sure you get the cameras so that they're nice and crisp, and the front to get rid of all those finger smudges. Now it's ready for a selfie. Spray any glass surfaces with the DIY glass cleaning spray and wipe with a clean, dry microfiber cloth. Lastly, vacuum the floor and mop if needed. Phew! That's enough work for one day. Thanks for joining me for home office cleaning, and I'll see you the next time we go green. If you enjoy this type of content and want more tips for living a simpler and greener life, then like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, check out my blog, Going Green with Lisa Bronner, and read my book, Soap and Soul.